in this room. I love it. Look at this, we already have a long line here for our Q&A, and I'm gonna go over some quick rules for you guys. Keep in mind, plan on getting in line now. We probably won't get to you, but for this line, remember, if you're gonna ask a question, you must be 18 or older, all right? And listen, there's a lot of you in here. No 2, 3, 4, 8-part questions. Find your one best question and ask that. Also a reminder, if you're in here from the Stephen John Ward panel, this panel is what your audience suggested. That being said, please keep your questions PG, but listen, that doesn't mean that their answers are gonna be. So, Orlando, are you ready? So with no further ado, please help me welcome to the stage, Amir Talai, Kimiko Glenn, Krystina Alabado, Lilli Cooper, Perez, and of course, Vivienne Medrano!
Yeah, if you're asking a question, you gotta be 18 or over, and which means we expect the questions to be very fucking serious, make a lot of sense. Don't be asking what toaster is your character. That's a question that 16-year-olds would ask, but you guys are over 18, so you're gonna ask good questions, I'm sure.
What toaster?
Also, Amir, your voice right now.
Yeah.
It's so sensual.
What?
It's so buttery, your voice right now.
Hey, this is just me, baby. I don't know what you're talking about.
Well, welcome to Orlando, everybody. Woo! I know many of you have already partaken in some epic adventures this weekend, some epic universe.
Woo! Hell yeah! Fucking dope.
It was
pretty
amazing.
It was pretty epic.
It was, you call it pretty epic.
They came up with an entire theme song, multiple theme songs over there.
Me and Joella are writing a Frankenstein musical.
We are.
Joella, you want to give them a taste of it?
Give them a taste.
Maybe I was the monster. No, it was like, I was making a monster. But maybe I was the monster.
And we're gonna get the monster.
The villagers.
We're gonna get the monster.
We're working on it, don't worry. It's
Dracula and Frankenstein have a gay love affair.
Yeah, this is woke Frankenstein, guys. Start out.
Franken woke.
I was going to ask you about the rides, but I'm much more interested in this music.
Also, there's just like music always in the background at all times.
All times.
In the universe, at all times.
Sweeping
So it's
instrumentals.
sweeping instrumentals. You have to be like, I guess this is a musical now.
So, theme park nerds, I'm guessing a lot of you?
Now I am.
All right, so, theme park nerds out there? All right, so, with that being said, let me ask you, if you guys could create a theme park ride, or attractions as they're known in this town, a theme park ride based off of Hazbin, based off of your character,
Oh.
what would that be?
Well, I was gonna say not my character, but Razzle and Dazzle would definitely have a roller coaster. It'd be like the dueling roller coaster.
Mine wouldn't be a ride, it would be more like whack-a-mole, but like with the needle and roaches, I feel, yeah.
I think mine would be at a water park and it would be called the Shark Tank. I'm done for the day. Thank you.
I feel like Angel Dust's ride, it would definitely not be a Disney. It'd be like a show, it'd be like a stage show.
Yeah.
No, Angel Dust would just be the ride.
Alright!
That happens
Let's
during
make it happen.
it happens during Halloween horror nights.
Must be 42 inches.
I'm done for the day. Good night!
I've always wanted like a dark ride because those are my favorites. Just in a little cart rolling around with cool animatronics, like singing the songs.
Those are my favorite rides.
Yeah, this is great.
like one that goes through Valentino's studio, like during the
Yeah,
photo studio.
and then we get to see
And
him
he goes all the different
screaming
rooms,
at people.
all the different like movies that are being made at the same time. You will get wet. Listen, this show has ruined me. I'd also like to draw to our attention that right next door to this convention is like the Assemblies of God General Council, which I grew up in the Assemblies of God, so it's just, bueno, las asambleas de Dios, that's what I grew up in. So this is hilarious.
A lot of good that did you, Joe.
Yeah, a lot of good it did me.
So, based on that, as you say that the show has ruined you, what is the most unexpected thing that you have experienced or learned from your time on this show, from your time on Hazbin?
I think something for me is that like, I never expected us to do this. This is really unique for us, and I just like, yeah, every time we go to a dinner together as a big group, I feel like we've all felt this systematically. You look around and you're like, my God, like this is so surreal that because you all know in animation, we're kind of alone in the booth. We don't get to like interact with each other. So being here with all of you, it's just really like, it makes me very watery. Because it's just, it does, it's so, that was such a collective, that's so cute. But it's just really special, and that has not faded away, and now we have so many years, hopefully, to come with this, so it's like, I feel very, very blessed. I love you guys. I love all of you!
I think a big thing for me is I know the way that I project myself onto the shit that I like to watch, you know? Like, I know my process and my relationship with the material that I love, but I never realized how much of an edifying experience it would be to meet so many people and see what they think about like this material. Like I know my connection with it. The way that everybody connects with it in their own individual way is just like it's broad in my mind because I've never interacted with this many people in the span of like a couple hours in my life. So it's really broadened the scope of humanity. I don't know, it just makes me, you guys are familiar with the word like sonder? Yeah. It's like the fact that everybody else is living a specific and layered and contradictory experience just like you. And that is something, a concept that I understood before this, but now I feel like I really am able to live after doing these cons because of you guys. It's cool, it's really cool. You guys, you need to stop that.
Say something insane.
This isn't insane. This isn't insane. But I think like an unexpected thing I found from the conventions was that I didn't realize how much of the Hazbin Hotel fan base was queer and that it was like creating this safe space to like be yourself and be your fucking weird self and be around other people who are just as weird as you are and like to celebrate that it's such a cool byproduct of this that we do create like a safe space, especially nowadays where those safe spaces are being taken away, systematically taken away from us. It's really great to be like, with us, when you're here, be yourself. This is a place to like really celebrate all the parts of yourself. And it's been really fun in these conventions also to go to different parts of the United States. I live in New York City, which is gay as fuck. So and it's like, yeah, be yourself, be like on the subway, who cares? But it's really special. Like when we went to Ohio, there was a fan came by and said that they had organized a like bus that was picking up people from rural parts of Ohio, because it also happened to be Columbus Pride that weekend. And it was like, we brought a bus of people from rural Ohio that were all queer, that were part of this community to like come down and like be together. And I was like, that's so beautiful that this show can create a space like that.
I think if I could come up with just one phrase that would explain it all, it's when you're here, you're family. I'm done, good night!
I wanna build on what Joelle said. What's funny is that like it's not just that we and the show create a safe space, but y'all create a safe space as well. And one thing I've actually realized about myself in the last, like, I don't know, 6 months or so, is like that y'all make us feel safe to be ourselves, right? And it's like, you know, I think, I don't know how online all of you are, but you know, when I do things in like panels or like IG lives, and you know, certain fans call me lesbian or call me like cunty Amir, and like, but then like have fun with that and make me feel good about that. Like I've actually noticed that like I feel more comfortable being myself than I did 2 years ago. And I think Hollywood and I think toxic masculinity make you feel a certain way, that you have to act a certain way. And of course I fell into that, right? Because why the fuck wouldn't I? But it's really awesome to have like 20-year-old lesbians being like, be you, bitch. And I'm like, you know what? Yes. Oh.
Be you, bitch.
I mean, what, you know, I'm a 48-year-old married cis guy, but sometimes I like fucking doing this.
I want to say that thanks to Viv, so many people are being exposed to musical theater. A bunch of us that do musicals, it's like, oh yeah, there's a small group of people that do musicals, and now there's thousands and thousands and millions of people that love musicals. And it's just, and because this, you know, Viv has created this world, and now we feel like, and thanks to her, all of us, most of us, wouldn't be here unless, you know, she loved musical theater people, and beyond. Broadway shows that's safe. You know, it's such a great space. And then, you know, I've had people come up to me in cons and be like, because of you guys, I want to do theater. And that's amazing, you know. It's just wonderful. Also that I'm called mother a lot. I don't have
Me too,
children.
bitch. Me too.
I don't have kids, but I have now kids. Rosie has kids.
All right, so piggybacking on that and your musical theater experience, what is your non-has-been, the filthiest line that you have sung or said in a show? Non-has-been.
I mean, it's never gonna be as, no matter what we've been in, it's not gonna be as filthy as this shit.
I've done a lot of filthy musicals. I mean, we sang Totally Fucked a lot. Yeah, with Spring Awakening. Let me think about that.
No, I don't have anything. I have never been, I mean, let me put it this way. There's no musical that I've been in that's like, I could suck your dick. Like, I've said shit like that. Like,
You don't remember that song from Ragtime?
This isn't a line from the show, but I was in a musical with, actually Krystina was in it, Kiss My Aztec. And during the show, for a good half of the show, my character wore this giant gold cod piece thing that I truly got so desensitized to it that people would be like, you have a giant gold penis that you were wearing for a big chunk of the show.
So funny.
It was very vulgar.
We did some vulgar stuff in that show.
We did a lot of
John
vulgar.
Leguizamo wrote this musical that Joel and I did. So there was some vulgar.
It was a lot. But I'm trying to think of like dirty lyrics. There were dirty lyrics.
Yeah, I also had an enormous penis and a massive bush. And Harold and Kumar too. And it's not my line, but someone said it looks like Osama bin Laden's beard. They're gonna make a musical of that.
for sure. Mother.
Now, Krystina, you mentioned going into the studio recording alone, but a lot of you have worked together before. How many of you, like whether it was the premiere or at these conventions, met for the first time, like on one of these stages or at a convention?
I met Amir at a convention for the first time. We had never met before. I think I knew and met everybody before.
Yeah, Lilli, Christian, I met at a convention.
Christian and I just met like a couple conventions ago.
How was it?
It was. Yeah, I mean it was okay. It was fine.
That's my brand. Okay.
But it's just funny because like almost all of my scenes in the show are with you, and then we just never actually meet.
Wait, I think we're recording for the first time together in a couple
Maybe,
weeks.
I don't know.
I mean, not as our characters. I mean, we're like one-on-one. We're doing like an Instagram thing, right?
Sure.
Is that the same show?
I don't know.
We definitely do want to do more joint records though, just because I feel like now the cast knows each other so well that it's like, I don't know, it's kind of a no-brainer to do that, you know? At least a little bit, even just a taste, because we did one session so far with Hell of a Boss, where it was between Alex and James, and it was so fun.
Hello.
Oh my God! Wait, Alex and James are in a scene together? Oh my God! Everyone knows, I bet you can guess what characters they're playing, but the fun of that was it was very challenging from a projection standpoint because the overlap of the mics makes it very, very specific, you know. The fun of like they took a scene and just played with it, and it made it so much funnier. And that is what is going into the final product. And I feel like there's a lot of that could be made in like that kind of magic that could be made in Hazbin if we did more records together. So that's the hope and the dream, and hopefully it'll happen.
I had never met Daphne Rubin-Vega until a convention, my first convention I'd ever gone to, and I actually didn't know that I was singing a duet with Daphne Rubin-Vega until the show premiered. So that was pretty cool.
Yes, and then along with conventions that you guys have been doing them as a Hazbin group for about a year and a half now, has there been a moment backstage? I know a lot of you have worked with some folks in theater, but has there been a moment backstage at a convention like GalaxyCon? You saw another guest, another celebrity, and you kind of fanboyed out a little bit. You made maybe you either couldn't speak or maybe you smoked a little bit too much.
I have one. Does anyone else first? I had a very embarrassingly by the books interaction with Weird Al. I adore Weird Al, and he's so kind. And so I've been a fan my whole life, he actually asked me to be part of his latest music video for his newest polka that came out, and that was unreal. I was like, this is a bucket list item. I was like, I will do it, and so my studio made a very, very tiny portion of it. It was like a big collaboration, so it had like a ton of different artists, and I was just one of them, but he like personally wanted me a part of it, and I was like, oh my God. And so he was actually, it was at a GalaxyCon, and it was after that it all happened, and I I met him, and he was the sweetest guy, like he was so sweet. All I remember is I met him in the photo op area to get a photo with him, and I just kept saying, oh my God, I was like, oh my God, I'm so great, oh my God, I kept saying, oh my God. And then as we were leaving the con, I just was like, I just have to tell you, like, your work has gotten me through some really dark times, and I really, like, appreciate everything you've done and everything. But, like, it was a really awakening moment because so many of you guys say that to me, and I was like, oh my gosh, like, that is such a genuine thing. It is a really genuine thing, because that's literally what came out of my mouth. I was like, thank you, and he's the sweetest guy. And so now I'm like, next time I meet him, I don't have to say that.
Joel,
he knows it now.
Tell the princess.
Okay, so actually a lot of the Disney princesses are here, and I was in a show on Broadway called Fun Home with Judy Kuhn, and Judy's the singing voice of Pocahontas. And so Judy's here, but a couple months ago we were at a different convention, and we were hanging out, the Hazbin cast, and I get a text from Judy being like, hey Joel, do you want to have dinner with the princesses? I looked at my phone and I was like, guys, I gotta go. I've been summoned to the royal court. I think I have to go. So it's stuff like that. I'm like, what the fuck is my life? This is so funny.
We had a chance in Washington State to meet Don Bluth, which was so wonderful and it was so sweet. And it turned into a sing-along. We all sang Somewhere Out There to him. And I lost my shit. I could not get through it. It was so beautiful. And he was so gracious.
Did you know he posted about that? He posted
No, did he?
it. Yeah, he posted it. That's how I saw it. I was like, oh my god, what that's so cute. Yeah, he posted it and he was like, yeah, the Hazbin cast like just sang to me. It was really nice. I was like it was very sweet.
I had a really embarrassing moment with William Shatner. Like it was at GalaxyCon. Amir and I sat down to get some lunch. So we both had like pizza. He was just finishing up. We both sat down. William Shatner rolled in on a scooter, and his like manager sat down too, but then like got up to go get stuff. So it was just me, Bill, and Amir. And then Amir was like, do you see that? I was like, yeah, man, I see it. Like, oh, okay, we're just gonna not, we're not gonna say anything, we're just gonna eat. Amir was like, all right, man, I'm gonna head back out, see you. So it was just me and William Shatner at this table, and I was like, I'm a voice actor, like I'm meant to be here, like, you know, like I don't need to feel some type of way about this. I'm not gonna say anything, I'm gonna let him like rock his moment, you know, but if I get the opportunity to say so, I'm gonna tell him how much I love Star Trek. But I'm eating my pizza, and he's digging in. I take a huge bite. It's like the type of bite where like half the piece is out of my mouth. And I look up. He looks at me. My brain is like, oh, this is my opportunity to give like a cool like, hey, you know. And instead, because of the pizza, I literally go. Realize I have the pizza, and then I go, and I'm like, William Shatner looks at me, goes, just keeps eating. I literally just picked up my shit, I left, I just left. I was like, I need to get out of here as quick as possible.
You all just feel good when you come to our booth. We've all done something insane. Don't worry.
The moral of the story is that
just
we've been
as awesome.
just as nervous to meet someone as you.
Alright, so on the flip side of that, Joelle, Disney princess, a friend out there, Shantae, who wanted me to ask, wasn't able to get in line, if you guys could be a Disney villain. Since we are here in the House of Mouse, if you guys could be a Disney villain.
Wait, is Finding Nemo Disney? Yeah, I want to be a barracuda. I want to be the barracuda in Finding Nemo.
The barracuda that kills the mom?
Yeah, and eats the babies.
All the babies in the beginning? That's dark-sided.
Dark-sided.
Why was that the first thing that came to my mind? What the fuck is wrong with me?
You know what? It's funny. I've just like always wanted to eat babies.
You guys ever regret asking a question?
I would be getting with. Is this Disney? Is this Disney? The one that eats the babies? I think they're babies.
I would be Ursula. I channel a lot of Ursula in my performance as Valentina. I think about Ursula a lot.
I hate myself for saying this because it's so racist, but Jafar.
No, you can say that. Amir, you can say that. You can say that.
And to piggyback on that, I would be Jasmine at the end of Aladdin when she's like hot and sexy in her red thing, but being sexy. That was like definitely a sexual awakening for me.
That's so funny, me too.
Speaking of sexual awakening, I would be Scar from The Lion King. Hot as fuck.
That's a brand new sentence. Speaking of sexual awakening, I just scarred from the Lion King.
I don't think it's as new of a sentence as you might think.
I'm allowed to say that.
Don't really know where to go from there. So we do have a large line here. Would you guys like to answer some questions here for our great fans here in Orlando? Hello. What is your name?
Hi guys, my name's Alex. I'm from
Hi, Alex.
DC. Well, I'm really from Maryland. Anyways, so I'm an art teacher, but I'm in school to be a school counselor very soon. And I have a paper that I'm writing. The title is basically Queer Representation in Media and How It Helps Teens and Young Adults Discover Their Identity. That's the thesis, right? So the paper was due last Monday, but my professor gave me an extension to ask this question. It's mostly for Viv, but anyone can hop in if you want. Which one character from each show, Hazbin and Hotel, do you get testimonies about, like people relating to or them helping them come to terms like their own identity and things like that?
Number one is Angel Dust. That means a lot to me because Angel Dust is a culmination of a lot of things. I have known people in my life who've gone through things similar to Angel. I've also met a lot of people in sex work, and I have a lot of respect for sex work, and I think it's a very underappreciated profession, historically, in fact. And I think, I feel like that, putting that into Angel, putting that into a character, and also I've just known so many personalities like Angel, so I think that's just absorbing that and putting that into a character. It's been incredible to have people all across the spectrum, people who have experienced abuse, people who have found like their own awakening through Angel Dust, like being like, oh, that's like their sexual awakening through Angel Dust, or like their identity, realizing that they are queer in some way through Angel Dust, and also people in sex work, which is to me honestly always the most, like when people are like, literally I've gone through these things or I've had these experiences and I've never had a character represent that. That is always like my favorite experience to get and people to get at my table, and I always value that because it reminds me why this character matters, especially since it's a character that there's also a lot of judgment for, and so I think it's really meaningful, and to me that's always like a reinforcement of like, no, this is making a difference to someone. And similarly for Hell of the Boss, and I won't go on as long about it, but Stolas is another character like that. He's a character going through a sexual awakening in the story. And I think that's also important to people as well, so yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you for being a teacher. Thank you for saving the world.
Thank you guys so much. You look amazing.
You look incredible.
I love your outfit, it's adorable.
Hello, what's your name?
Hello. My name's Carolyn, and I wanted to ask if you guys could cast your character in any musical, what musical would that be and what character would they play?
I think Vox would be...
Mrs. Lovett. Sorry.
Vox would be the dentist in Little Shop of Horrors. And I think that's how I got the job. Is that canon?
Fun fact, it was because you did that song in Smash, the Don't Say Yes Until I Finish Talking. That song was on a playlist of Vox's that I was like, this is the character. This is the character.
Cool.
But I did love that was the first show I ever saw you in live, was the dentist, and that was really cool. I was like, oh my god, I'm getting to see him live, that's so cool. So yeah.
I have the drawing that you gave me after the show. I love it so much.
Oh, I'm glad you kept it, thank you.
Obviously, Alistair would be a great Sweeney Todd.
I think Nifty would be Little Red in Into the Woods.
That's a good one.
Angel would be Gypsy Rose Lee.
No. Actually, wait. No, wait. I'd be Mama Rose. Yeah, you'd be Gypsy Rose.
Fucked up.
Oh, wow, that'd be fucked up. Wait, that'd be fucked up. That's good.
Write that down.
Are there any Broadway producers in the audience?
Somebody animate the soundtrack of Gypsy.
Thank you so much. Hi, what's your name?
Hi, you can call me Hack Spice. If I was a Spice Girl, that would be. So I'm a librarian, so I want to know.
Thank you for your service.
What books would your character have checked out on their account? Bonus points if it's overdue.
The ethical slut.
$50 Shades of Grey. And it's really overdue. Never returning it out. It's threadbare. It's kind of sticky. See, it's ruined me. This show's I was a good person.
You need to go to that other con.
I know. I really gotta go. I'm dedicating my life to Christ right after this. I'm dedicating my. We're gonna have an altar call after this.
What the fuck is that?
If I need to explain an altar call to you, then I think we've had different experiences in our
Yeah, I
lives.
think so too. I quit Sunday school.
I didn't know that was an option.
I got in the car after the third one, and I looked at my dad. I said, "I'm not coming back here." And he went, "Okay."
Yeah, right. My parents would be like, "You are getting in the car. And you are going to church."
Ours was McDonald's. It was like, you're not getting McDonald's if you don't go to Sunday school. We were getting McDonald's.
It works.
It worked. It worked.
Thank you so much. Hello, what's your name?
Hello.
That's Isabella.
Hi, Blake.
Hey.
Mine's Isabella, but my friends call me Isa or Izzy. And yesterday I've been giving some wonderful advice by these two wonderful gentlemen and right there. Yes, hello. So if you could give any advice to your characters or tell them anything in general, what would those words be?
Get a therapist. Therapy works. Get into it. Honestly, that's just for everyone.
All need therapists. I was just going to say that's a perfect answer. Get a therapist.
Yeah.
Hi, what's your name?
Hello, my name's Josh. Check,
Hi.
is this working?
Yep, we can hear you.
All right, good. So, my question would be, if you woke up as the character you play, like, say, tomorrow, how screwed do you think you'd be?
Very. And many times.
I would be having a fucking great time.
Yeah, I mean, no, I'd have a long list of things to do and people to take care of.
Creepy.
Yeah, I meant take care of, like, be good to, and take out for ice cream.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Hi, what's your name? Hi, Connor. You have a question?
What kind of things would you find in the bags of your character in bonus points if the pockets are overflowing?
A lot of drugs.
And bombs.
And bombs, yes.
Trucks and bombs.
Trucks and bombs.
Airports would love you.
Though sometimes at the airport, because I get a lot, you guys bring me bombs a lot, and they're always in my check-in, and I'm like, oh God, wait.
God. Okay, so in Atlanta, we did a convention, and one of the vendors who does really beautiful 3D printed stuff made a 3D printed money shot, the Valentino's gun. It was really nice, like really, really beautifully done. And so then I put it in my carry-on. My fault, my bad. That was my bad. But I've done that before though, because there's like another vendor who did one. It was like foam. The gun, maybe because it was foam, they didn't care, but because this was 3D printed plastic, it went through the TSA thing, and then they pull my suitcase, and it's like one TSA agent looks at the screen, and you're like, and then they get someone. The screen like, and I have to be like, guys, I'm a voice actor. I was
We're watching this whole thing, by the way.
Yeah, and then like police officers come.
So this is Krystina has a picture of like 5 police officers, and then Joelle just kind of like.
And I had to, the whole time like trying to explain like, I mean, it's a cartoon. It's a Hazbin Hotel. I swear it's not real. So then finally they're like, open my suitcase. They open it up, and the police officer opens the box that it was in, and he looks at it just like, because it's hot pink. And it's zebra print, and he like pulls it out, and he's just like, he looks at it like, and then to the other officers just like, and they did make me check my bag. You could pull it, yeah, you could scare someone with it, but
Could you imagine holding up an airplane with like a fucking zebra print that says money shot on it?
It's like a heart-shaped barrel.
That's like Brandon, a gay terrorist.
So now
and it has a table here, in case you didn't know. Wanted me to mention.
I just like the way they were looking at it because they were being really careful. They were like,
oh my god, they were too
fine. We were like, it's a toy, I swear. They were like, oh my god. Yeah, it was just so funny to watch.
Guys, I'm a moth pimp. It's hard to explain.
It's called money shot. Oh god, how did you say that?
The question, what would we have in our pockets and our bags?
All right.
Alistair travels light. Sorry, I gotta.
Valentino would have cigarettes, chapstick, extra diet pills. He would have, and like a really nice letter from his mom. He like keeps in his mom. Yeah, he keeps it there.
Condoms and cocaine.
Together?
Oh yeah, it's weird.
You never tried a Coke condom?
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
Speaking of getting through TSA. Hi. What's your name?
Hi, I'm Thomas.
Hi.
My question is for anyone who wants to answer. I'm not picky. Aside from Hazbin, what is your favourite project that you've been on, or for the directors on the table, me?
Favorite project that you've been on?
Take your time.
I played Doc on the reboot of Fraggle Rock. So I'm the only human on the show, so I just get to interact with puppets all day. And it could not be more fun. It's just really awesome and joyous and fills me with a lot of love.
You got to make Go-Go Moki Wembley Booba Red? Wow.
I was in a Broadway musical called Harmony. And I really enjoyed that. I think that was probably, other than Hazbin, one of my favorites.
I was in a little show called Beetlejuice. I got to play 2 different people in that, and that was the hardest and most fun.
Who else was in that?
Alex Brightman, who's not here. And I think, is that what you saw me in? You saw me in Beetlejuice, and that's part of
Beetlejuice was, Beetlejuice is, the musical is tonally very similar to what I like, so I was just like, this is great. I grew up with the cartoon, not the movie, and so I was like, I like that it combined more elements of the cartoon, like kind of Lydia and Beetlejuice kind of being buddies and stuff like that. Visual style, I loved it. I was obsessed.
It was really fun.
I was in a little show called Amour.
Thank you so much. Hi, what's your name?
Danny.
Hi.
My question is, what's a book that you've personally have read that you think your character would really like or connect to?
Book that you have read.
Also take your time.
I'm a voice actor. I don't read books.
It's a bug. No, I'm just kidding.
Polysecure. I think Angel would like that. I'm like trying to think of like, I don't know. I'm sure he likes shit that isn't sex. Or relationship oriented. Maybe he would like the Halo novels. Which I read.
I think I'd want to read anything Nifty was interested in personally. Yeah, I think I'd be freaked out.
Fourth Wing? Maybe Cherry would like Fourth Wing.
Court of Thorn and Roses. I didn't read that, but my partner read it to me once, and I said, well, that's enough.
All right, so we have about 15 minutes left. We are going to try to get through as many as possible. Hello, what's your name?
Colin.
Hi, Colin.
How many of you were seen or aware of the Hazbin Hotel pilot before you auditioned for it?
Before you auditioned?
That's a fun question.
Yeah, just Joe. Oh, funny. So during the pandemic, when I was truly just smoking pot and just what am I doing with my life? I feel like the YouTube algorithm like brought the Hazbin Hotel pilot to my life, and I was like, wait, it's like musical theater and religious trauma. Sign me up. This is awesome. And so then, a couple years later, a friend of mine, Andrew Butler, wrote some songs on Helava, and he hired me to sing on the Ballad of Stryker. I remember he reached out to me, being like, "Hey, I'm working on this show. It's called Helava. This woman, Vivienne Medrano, has been." I was like, "Yes, I love it. What do you want? I'll do anything." So I got hired to sing on that, and then I improvised a stupid riff at the end, and then he's Stryker. There's truly like 5 minutes of that, of just me.
It's really long, and we kept it all because it was.
But everyone, and then you were like, "Are you an actor?" And I was like, "Yeah." And I was like, "Yeah," because I was just hired as a singer. So like, "Are you an actor?" I was like, "Yeah." So like, "We actually need someone to voice a character in this episode." So then I voiced that little goat doctor.
Yes, yeah.
Who gives Luna a shot. Well, you must be too now. She's like a little man. And that's sort of how I then joined. At least was in your orbit. So then
Yeah,
we
well,
were
I
having
remember-
trouble casting Val.
I remember, yeah, we had a lot of trouble casting Val, and I remember you, and I remembered how pleasant you were to work with, which is in such a short session, because you were really not doing a ton in that episode of Helava, and it was not only like immediately, I was like, that's the character. When you auditioned, because we went through a whole round of auditions, and then I was like, none of these really feel like the character to me, and then we tried a couple offers, and they said no, and then yours came in, and I was like, we got it. No more offers, we found him. And that was really special, and I think just like yours also, the studio, like one of the studio executives never weighs in on auditions. And she was like, that was really funny. That was a funny audition. And I was like, yes, it was. So yeah, it was special. You were always meant to be this character.
You also just never know, because this is truly after like 10, 12 years of auditioning for animation and getting nothing. Like truly auditioning into a void. And like you do it and you just never hear back. So you just truly can never plan it. You just never know what is the project that's gonna like, that people are like, yes, you're the right one for that.
Hi, what's your name? Hi.
So I have a question for the whole cast. As you know, Hazbin obviously has a lot of music in it. So for each of your respective characters, what will your favorite albums be? Music albums.
Characters' favorite albums?
Yeah.
Characters'
For each character.
I listened to Kim Petras's Slut Pop. Slut Pop. I literally, when I'm walking to my recording sessions, I'm listening to Kim Petras, and that is.
This is Slut Pop. With your dick out.
It's very inappropriate.
I just love Leslie Kritzer from the end of the table going, Broco, Broco.
Broco, great
And a
song.
weekend in Palm Springs with some gays, you'll know what Broco is.
Broco, Whalecock, great song.
Yeah, Whalecock. Oh, beautiful songs. Great. Grammy Award winner.
Angelwood Love Chapel.
Nifty loves anything Ashniko.
Good question. Thank you so much. Hello, bonjour.
Hi. Yeah, bonjour. My name is Katie, and Monday is my birthday. Thank you. So my question is, what gift would your character give me for my birthday?
Blake?
No, I just think it's a great question. I don't have an answer. Let me cook.
Just surprise me. Anything will be nice.
Maybe a roach crown.
A roach crown.
Actually, one of my students actually made that for me last year. So yes.
One kiss from Fat Nuggets.
Okay, yes, I accept that. Yes.
A Fat Nuggets pork pot roast.
Bib's face.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Hello, what's your name?
Hi, I'm Gabriel.
Hi, Gabriel.
So, in the vibe of Hazbin Hotel crossover with the video game series Doom, can you guys, in your character's voice, do their own variation of the iconic phrase, rip and tear until it is done?
Just so everyone knows, in case you're not familiar with Doom at this table, it's a video game of a big beefy guy in a suit fighting demons in hell.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's been done? Wow.
Wait, what's the quote?
Rip and tear until it is done.
Rip and tear until it's done.
You all remain unbroken. For the universe is eternal.
Hello, what's your name?
Hello, I'm Kaylee Katrina Berry. My question to the entire cast and Vivienne Medrano: have you seen K-pop Demon Hunters? If so,
I can't get it out of my head.
If so, what is your character's favorite song?
I haven't seen it yet.
Maybe your idol. The idol song. Idol.
Valentino, I love you!
Love you!
I love all you bees. I love you, Velvet, Vox, Valentino, I love you!
Wait, the Visa's Huntrix. There's the bees singing Golden.
Golden. They say golden.
Golden shower. It used to be
What's your favorite song?
My favorite song? Oh, it probably is Golden.
Oh,
It's so good.
Thank you! Thank you! I love you guys!
Thank you. Thank you. All right, so we have 5 minutes left. Lightning round. Hello. Hi.
As a fellow performer, what are your favorite warm-ups that you use in the booth?
There's a Seuss poem. Give me the gift of a grip top sock, a clip drape ship shape tip top sock, left your spin slick slapstick slip slop stock, and put a plastic elastic grip top sock, and it goes in. But I memorized it so that it can get me like enunciating. That's my favorite.
Damn, impressive.
Yeah, I go, woo! Let's do it.
This is a question from me because I'm not really a singer. What is the like, what does that do? Does it clear anything, or does it?
It's a stretch.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, a little stretch, and also makes me know if I got it or not. I wake up in the morning, I open my eyes in the morning, and I'm like, and then I'm like, that's a good day. And I open my eyes, and I'm like,
Because like I've heard almost everyone do that, and I was like, is that like a physical trick?
You
or
go
is there
from the
anything?
bottom of your range to the top of your range.
Gotcha,
It's just
okay.
kinda like,
Okay.
You're sort of checking to see how your chords are vibrating that day. Because you might have like mucus or you might be a little tired.
That's so cool. I've learned something today.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Hello, what is your name?
Hi, I'm Kim.
Hi, Kim.
And another kind of actor-related question, but Viv might be able to have an answer for this. I have learned a very physical approach to acting where like voices can come from different parts of your body. Where do you think your characters are?
My cunt!
It's all of us, every character.
Thank you, I think.
You're not gonna get that answer.
Hi.
Hi, I'm Dahlia, and my question is, if you were to change one thing about the design of your character, what would that be?
Not a thing is perfect.
Unfortunately, there has been some confusion about whether Alistair's teeth are gold or yellow, and I do wish it were clearer that they are gold.
We're just gonna add a detail. We're gonna add a shine, and the animators will love that.
thank you. Don't tell them all, Amir, they're all here.
Hi.
What would be your character if they could choose a different voice actor to voice different character?
Wait, say it again, say it one more time.
So
Like-
if you could choose another person to play your character.
Oh,
Within the
that's
cast
a
or
fun
generally?
one.
Like, if there's another person you think would play your character.
Barbara Streisand.
Mark Hamill.
You fucking nerd.
Keith David.
I want like Coleman Domingo. He'd be really good as Valentina. He'd be good. He'd be good.
Thank you so much.
He'd be good.
Hi.
Hello, I'm David, and I just wanted to ask you, this is a question that I don't think that has been answered yet, and you probably will, it might be not relevant, but does God exist in the Helliverse?
No, I don't think I can answer that. That's like, even in my lore, it's like, there's, the lore of the show is the thing we explore. So I can't really answer anything that like spans the lore, because that show won't be about that. If that makes sense. There's my safe media train.
All right, I think we have time for one, maybe two more questions, however fast we go. Hello.
All right. Hi. For the whole cast, and Viv, if you don't mind throwing in Charlie and Lucifer as an answer, between all you guys, who's the morning person, who's the night owl, and who's just kind of...
I'll start so they can think, or unless you...
Nifty doesn't sleep.
Night owl. Night owl for me.
Oh, total night owl. Creature of the night.
Morning person.
I think Lucifer and Charlie are both morning people.
Yeah, annoyingly so.
Annoyingly so.
It's like, I haven't had my coffee yet, Charlie. Can you keep it down?
I imagine Baggy is probably a night owl, so it's like, you know, it's probably troublesome morning.
Thank you.
Hi.
Sorry. Quick question for Viv. Is angel blood sweeter than regular blood, or one of the fanfic writers? Because it's really sweet.
adventure.
Thank you.
All right, so we are just about out of time. Listen, if we didn't get to you, everyone will be going back to your table. So as we have like 30 seconds left, Viv. If you can in 30 seconds, can you describe what this means to you?
I mean, I do so many of these, and every single one of them is a new experience. It's different people, it's different stories, it's different experiences with you guys, and I don't know, it's, especially right now, like work, as much as I love my work, it's stressful and it's hard and there's a lot of pressure, and even though these aren't like a vacation or a break, they are a break from, like, it's a reminder of why I'm doing what I'm doing, the stress of the job and the stress of making the show. And I know that's the case for a lot of the people making the show as well, like seeing the fans, seeing the reaction. And so to be here at these cons, like, it's a reminder of like why the long hours, why the hard, the stress, all that is worth it, and how much it will matter to you guys. And I don't know, it's a motivator, and it's inspiring. Like, I love these characters dearly, and it's insane to me that there are people who love them as much as me, if not more. And you embody them, and you dress up, and the creativity. There's too many words. I love it. It's so special.
That's Mother right there.
So thank you, and thank you all for hanging out here with us today. So before we go, a little tradition of doing a little stage selfie. If you guys want to take a gigantic group photo, please come up by the stage. By the stage, not on the stage, but by the stage.